Hey everyone, Ruben here with Kindred Dog PDX. I'm starting this new little thing for you all. Um, it's going to be a question of the day. Thinking I'm probably going to do them on Sundays. But these are going to be questions that we just get asked from time to time, whether they be from contact forms, other separate emails, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, all these kinds of things. But I feel a lot of people are perhaps experiencing a lot of the same issues that other folks are experiencing. So we are going to start doing a question of the day where I read one of the questions and give my best answer. Probably what I would do if we have this dog in for training. Okay, so question number one on the question of the day is going to be: I have a rescue dog and he was not socialized and exhibits fearful aggression towards people and dogs that get too close. He will snap at some that get too close. He can be around and amongst both as long as they are at a reasonable distance. Okay, so dog who exhibits some fearful aggression. Okay, so really, we always talk about behavior problems as being a symptom of underlying issues. Okay, so yes, this dog may be fearful, and it might be trying to get these things to go away. So this is where we need to advocate more for our dogs. Okay, we need to build their trust in us to control the environment. Okay, and so first, we would just be treating this dog like a normal dog. Okay, yes, it may be fearful, but if I hold on to that, the dog can never move forward. So I'm going to treat this dog like I would treat any other dog, and then I would train this dog like I would train any other dog. I would start off inside, get the dog working for its meals, teach the dog play, sit, down, recall, all of those things, because that's going to not only give us, the ability to give the dog information, but it's also going to help build its confidence, right? Because it's doing things, it's accomplishing goals, it's doing tasks, it's doing things, it's building its confidence up. And then I can start to transfer that into other areas and whatnot. But then it's like we have the place command. Let's get the dog to hold this spot and have them understand that we aren't going to let anybody come into their space. This person writes, like, this dog can be around both things as long as they're at a reasonable distance. Okay, so we start at a reasonable distance, but we slowly start to push the dog, which pushes the dog out of their, comfort zone. But we do have to, in order to get the dog through the other side, we do have to apply some stress. Now, we do it in an incremental type of fashion, so first we teach the dog place, and then we have another dog in the room on place, not doing anything. And then maybe we have that dog move around later on, and they start moving around. It's an incremental progression, okay? Maybe it would be warranted to do quote unquote flooding, which is to put the dog in wherever it is at, and you just they just are exposed to it, a bunch of things all at once. That might be a possible way to do it. But there's, but the whole thing is that you want to train the dog to develop a language, help build their confidence up, because then you're going to be able to help them through the things that they're nervous, unsure about. Other things also take time. It takes time to build trust, trust in the handler, trust in other dogs. We have to cultivate those things, and the only way we can do that is if the dog is practicing good behaviors regularly, right? And also us advocating for them. I'm not going to allow dogs into your space. I'm not going to allow humans in your space that you don't like. I'm going to pick and choose who you interact with, who's going to be beneficial for you, so that you can learn that dogs are okay, people are okay. I can walk by them and not really care about them, which is what we want. Because ultimately, a dog needs to be able to walk down the street and not get reactive, at things that are across the street and whatnot. So we'd want to advocate a lot for them, right? And, there's other things that you can do with addressing people. You start to socialize the dog around more balanced dogs, ones that aren't pushy, ones that can take direction. Same thing with humans. You interact them with humans that aren't trying to get them all stimulated or anything like that. They're working with you, trying to help you with your dog. And let's see. Yeah, that's really how we would address this. We would teach the dog what to do, teach them also what not to do. Just because this dog is nervous, insecure of things, does not mean no corrections are involved either. We need to have both sides of the conversation to be able to help this dog through to the other side, and actually learn that, oh yeah, these are okay, but if we keep them stuck by only giving them half of the information, they're never going to move forward. That's why starting to add layers of stress when the dog is just better at things, that's going to help them move to the other side. And it's like, when thinking about that, if you put a dog on place and you're trying to proof that command, maybe you put them on place and then you throw their favorite ball, across the room, and you need them to stay there. They're staying there, but that is a layer of stress, right? And then eventually maybe we can say, hey, okay, you're free to go get the ball. But the idea is we added that layer of stress from throwing the ball to proof their ability to stay there, because using the ball could be the dog that's playing across the field. The ball could be the thing that the dog triggers on, because it's not about the trigger. It's just like, what about all the other conversations that are being had throughout the day? What are all the, what other practice are they having throughout the day? Okay, so I think that would be my best answer for that. Train the dog, treat them like any other dog, work them at their pace, but also to not be afraid to push them, because that's the only way that they're going to get better. Okay, so that is the question of the day. If you have any questions about this, feel free to hit us up in the comments. This will be up on the IGTV, so that I think you can just access it all the time. And if you like this, you want more of it, be sure to follow us on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We are on YouTube. All of it at Kindred Dog PDX. Give us a follow there so that you can stay up to date on things that we are doing with their dogs and training dogs and all that good stuff. So hope you enjoyed the Sunday, and we will talk to you later. Bye.